wall-to-wall football, it just seems this is when chaos ensues. It's the Wisconsin Badgers and the Arizona Wildcats. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Catching up with the Badgers head coach before the game, he is very concerned about this crowd. It is a tough place to play, and with this home crowd, he knows that this is going to be one of their biggest challenges so far of the season. Can they get an upset on the road with this crowd noise, with this environment? He says his team has to stay locked in and focused to make it happen on the road today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Badgers headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Hits inside, it's Craig. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to pass, it's Fafita. Look out! And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. The Wildcats moving quickly to the line. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Motion from the back. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited.
Entering settings screen, you have 30 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Subtitle accessibility option to toggle menu narration. Audio is only available when connected to servers. Entering accessibility tab. Entering accessibility tab, menu narration option is set to
He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up. He's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision making. That is not how you want to start a game.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily and, more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
We'll see what the D does, but this crowd bearing down and getting loud on 3rd down. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Turning it on, the 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Wildcats, and they turn it into a defensive score. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Fielded in the end zone, it's Coleman. Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Joseph fires to the tight end. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Still looking. Finds his tight end. Crosses the 30, just steamrolling the defense. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Left side is Kearney. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Badgers are in the hurry-up. From the gun, the running back has it. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going for 6. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down.
Man, these windows get tighter down here in the red zone, and those catches are a little bit more contested, more people near you, and it gets a little bit more difficult, but you need your players to step up.
Headed to the end zone. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers! And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And the extra point was good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Craig. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. These corners going to give them some space. Fires to the middle. That pass is incomplete, but this has been a period in which the offenses have shined. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw. It's Fafita. Oh, pressure's coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Wisconsin stops the clock, uses its first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Trying to burn this defensive back. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Here he goes. Past the 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. Hauled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they get it done with a big play, a 76-yarder for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Coleman. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes Wisconsin's offense to get this drive underway. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Trying to make magic with his feet. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Joseph. And they're not on the same page there.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
From the gun on 3rd down, Joseph. Rush right in his face. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that 1st down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. The Badgers want to move quickly. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
And the Badgers are moving quickly down the field.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Throwing Joseph. Fires to the wideout. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Give to the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Touchdown, Wisconsin! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he added the extra point. So a drive there of 85 yards. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll test the right side.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at 2nd down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on 1st down.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
You got to fight fire with fire. You got to fight speed with speed. There's a receiver with the ball out in the open field trying to get the corner, but a cornerback with the same type of speed and athleticism able to make the tackle. Nice job.
Looking down the middle. He's got it. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job.
He's taking the shot. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Takes it the other way.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Might as well give it to him again. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
At the 20, he's got space. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. Tackled way behind the line. It'll be a loss of 7. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Under pressure. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Wildcats signal for a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Here comes the noise. Is this crowd doing everything they can to help the defense bear down on 3rd down? Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Moving toward the end zone, and fumble! Defense picks it up. Touchdown, Wildcats. The defense putting points on the board.
Well, the defense is winning this game, and they are helping out their own cause. That's the 2nd time they've recovered a fumble and taken it in for a touchdown. You know they're opportunistic, and they pride themselves on being athletic and being physical, but you can't make mistakes against this unit, and it has absolutely killed this team early in this game.
He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Joseph rushes on. They get to him as he throws. What a job to lay out and make the catch. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. We are just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Coleman. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's it.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And you can't start the half any better than that. You talk about going in, making halftime adjustments, talking about what they did. It looks like they knew exactly what they were going to do. Come out, read the pass, break on the football, make the pick.
Snags it, and there's running room. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And you gotta love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead, you take the ball right away here in the second half, you drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Long way to go on second down. Cuts it upfield. It's Dupree. Plows through the defense. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Badgers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Throwing Joseph. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls in.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. They'll run it on fourth down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
You know, college football is so much about emotion and momentum and trying to find parts of games where you can grab it. How about going for it on fourth down on your own end of the field early like that and coming away with the first? That's huge.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Going deep. Makes a deep grab. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. And the Badgers will snap it on first and 10. Joseph unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking for running room. Steamrolls his way ahead. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. And he's in! Touchdown, Badgers! Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. The give. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Rides to the back. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to the ground game on the left. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
At midfield, he's got room. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And here's the third interception of the night. Oh, he's got some space. The 30, the 20, he's at the 10. The pick six, he takes it in. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
And this defense comes up with another big play, man. They get the pick six. They get the mistake. They've been flying all over the field, playing well with their hair on fire, Palmer, forcing some turnovers, really doing a good job of confusing this QB.
Yeah, and on offense for the quarterback, you've got to stop with the turnovers. Now, obviously, turnovers lose you games. When you allow defensive touchdowns, the analytics show you your losing probability goes way up. Right now, they'd be out comfortably ahead if he would just stop giving the football to the other team. They need to settle him down before he gets back out on the field.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to pass, it's Fafita. Got it in the middle, it's Richardson. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
And that's a really good throw by this QB, man. Seeing the crossing routes, putting it on his chest so he can keep running across the field, get those yards after the catch. Nice job being on the same page with QB and receiver.
Quick give. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. They're all over it. Took a shot as he threw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Get the quarterback off his spot. Make him flush from the pocket. Put a good hit on him. Check, check, check. You want to do everything you can to make the QB uncomfortable. The defense did all three of those on this play and finished it off with a nice lick, nice physical play on the quarterback.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Tie game here late in the fourth. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He's going to let it go. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on fourth down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
Firing to the right, complete.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
They'll move the wide receiver. Throwing Joseph. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half. And it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, I think you're seeing a lot of resiliency from this quarterback these last couple of plays. Got sacked on first down. It's second in California. And that last scramble, I know it didn't get the first, but it at least makes this third down a whole lot more manageable now. Let's see if he can make a play here and keep his offense on the field.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. Joseph. Out wide left, it's Rigby. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. You know why he's piling up all these yards, David? Because the receivers won't let the ball hit the ground.
You remember that Jameis Winston game we called on a Thursday night? The ball didn't even hit the ground, did it?
It did not. 2 incomplete passes caught out of bounds. Again, it's Joseph. Get it out to the supersonic guy. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Hand off from the shotgun. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in position to win.
Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Right at the line. And they get the 3rd down stop. What a play by this defense. Now the Wildcats call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. That is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
Well, that's just one the kicker would love to have back here in the 4th quarter in a tie game.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
Well, the offense is trying to go bootleg play action that time, but it had no chance because the defensive end won so quickly at the line of scrimmage. He was able to get in the backfield. He smothered the quarterback so fast for a sack.
Right side, it's Richardson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Motion from the wide receiver. Throws it back. Here comes the heat. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these 2 teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
We'll get it started here in overtime. Throwing Joseph. He's going to take off. Got the first down. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. First and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. Running the red zone, it's Dupree. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Nice job by this defense, man. Playing aggressive, playing physical, taking away the easy stuff on the perimeter. Nice job rushing the quarterback, bringing more bodies near the line of scrimmage, getting the sack, and forcing the third down and goal.
He's got it on the run. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on fourth down.
Well, they weren't throwing to the sticks on that third down. They hit the drag route, and they get a nice gain, but that now sets up fourth down with more yards to go. And it's
now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on fourth down. Joseph unleashes to the end zone. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Arizona right back to the line. Sells to Faith. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in third and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Out wide right, it's Richardson. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Does the drama get any thicker? The offense comes to the line on fourth down here in overtime. Got it! Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the fourth down to keep the drive going. They'll run it on first and goal. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? To the air, it's Fafita. Looking to get it in. And he won't be able to push his way in. He's stopped at the 1.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
The offense will use a timeout with a critical down coming in overtime. They may just get the ball in position for a game-winning field goal here in overtime.
White 53, white 53. Cross.
trying to get the corner. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Now first down here in the second overtime.
Blue 42, Thunder. Blue 42, Thunder. Let's go. Set. Blue 22.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Wildcats in the hurry-up. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Look out! He gets away. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Moving out to the right. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Gets the back moving. To the air. It's Fafita. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! They take the lead here in the second overtime period.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
He'll set up to throw. On the move. Throws to the wideout. They got it. Executed beautifully, and the lead is 8 in double overtime. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Dupree. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Trying to run, it's Dupree. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. Throwing Joseph. Oh, pressure's coming. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Snapped it in the shotgun. Rush right in his face. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Third down in overtime, and they need to get it to the end zone. Joseph from the gun on third down. Lets it fly. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
On that third down, they took a
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Joseph. Under pressure. And the pass is incomplete on 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty.